welcome to MOVATI. Welcome. My name is Etienne, and today is our power yoga, power and flow. Super nice to see you guys. I'm very grateful. So let's begin this journey. Let's begin this flow. So we're going to start today with those knees out, big toes touching in our child's pose as we reach the hands to the front, bringing the forehead to the ground. Elongating the spine, lengthening the breathing, the length, as we hold this center and find our breathing. Excellent. Reaching the hands to the right edge of the mat and beyond. Placing the left hand over the right. Forehead to the ground. Excellent. Back to the center as we find that center and hold once more. Big inhale, big exhale, releasing all that tension in the lower back as we open up those hips and reach. Good. Moving towards the other side as we take it to the left, placing the right hand over the left hand, forehead to the ground. Back to the center. As we walk those hands in, and as we walk the hands in, bringing the knees in. Option one, we can sit on the feet, sit on the heels. Option number two, if we want to stretch the soles of the feet, we can sit and curl those toes and kind of dig in a little bit. All right. So at any time, we can go from the toes, from stretching the feet, to pressing the feet down. As we have the hands out to the side, rise. Hands to prayer, flowing down to heart center and continuing as we bring the hands to the side hips, to the floor as they rise up to the side, rise up again, up top. Hands to prayer and back down through heart center. Good. This next time, this last one, we're gonna rise, keeping the hands at shoulder width apart. Good. Taking the left hand, we're gonna cross it over the right thigh and bring the gaze over the right shoulder. Good. Elongate the spine. Finding the length in your breathing patterns and accepting that the patterns that your breathing breaks as well. And that's okay as we rise the hands up. Good. Settling low shoulders, long neck. As we take the right hand, crossing it over the left and bring the gaze over the left shoulder. Two. Nice. Rise up with those hands. As the hands come up, bring the hands down. We're going to find our table. As we find those micro adjustments, spreading the fingers, finding the shoulder over the wrist, hips over the knees. All right. Spread those fingers nice and wide. Curl those toes. Let's engage the legs. Press those hips up to the sky. Finding movement as we pedal. We can choose to find this pedaling movement at any time throughout this evening's or today's practice, I should say. 3, 2, holding this. Nice. Rise with the right leg, three-legged dog. Invite right knee to right elbow, holding this for 1 as we press it back up. Right knee down the center towards the nose as we bow towards that leg. Press it up. Right knee to the left elbow as we twist, as we engage that core. Press the hands up. One more time for all 3. Right knee to right elbow as we hold this, pressing it up. Right knee straight down the middle as we bow towards that knee, nose to the knee. Press it back up. Right knee to left elbow. Nice. Press it up. Invite the foot back down. Ripple forward. Finding the plank for 3, 2, elbows in as we slowly lower, bringing the nose right down to the floor. From here, we're gonna press the tops of the feet into the ground as we rise with the heart, straightening out the arms, bringing the nose back down to the floor, nice and slow, finding that heat. Curl the toes, push up and down dog. Movement at any time. Good. Finding that stillness. Rise with the left. Left leg, 3-legged. As we invite that left knee to left elbow as it drops towards the left elbow, pressing the hands up, 3-leg, and then knee right down the center towards the nose as we bow, press it up. Left knee, right elbow. Once we get closer to that elbow, we're gonna find a little twist, pressing it back up, holding that 3-legged. Left knee to left elbow. And rise. Left knee down the center, bowing. And rise. This is the one. Left knee twists towards the right elbow as we press it up. 3-legged. Invite the foot down, ripple forward, holding the plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, drop the knees down. Excellent. Let's open up the knees, big toes touch, walking the hands in. All right, let's center that left hand right in front of us, touching the floor as we rise with the right hand. Thread the needle, passing that hand through, and then bring it up. We've got 3 as we look down, thread the needle, and up, 2, thread the needle, and rise. One last complete one as we look up towards that right hand, and then that right hand drops towards the ground. Nice. Putting a lot of weight on that left hand for support as we bring it back up. Right hand up as we draw a circle with that hand, a big circle. Good. When ready, we're gonna find that hand back up. This time we're gonna hold. We're gonna thread the needle, and we're gonna invite the ear to touch the ground, the right ear to the ground. Option here, we can press in that left hand. We can extend that left hand to the sky. We can also choose to bind that hand, lower back. Rising with the left hand as we remove the bind. Bringing that hand back to the ground, pressing the left hand in, to the floor as we rise with the right hand, looking up at that hand, and then the right hand comes down. Nice. So the knees are out. We're still in that child's pose. Big toes touch. So now it's time for the left. As we rise and look up towards the left hand, we're gonna thread the needle for 3 as we go down with that left hand, through the right wrist and right knee, and then press it back up. 3. That's it. 2. Last complete 1 and 1. From here, we're gonna drop that left shoulder to the ground so the hand goes through, back of the hand on the ground, left ear on the ground, pressing that right hand, that arm for support. We can hold it like this. We can also extend the right arm up. We can also choose to use the bind with the right hand towards the lower back. Let's get out of this, rising with the right. Hand comes down to the floor, pressing as that support, pushing ourselves up, inviting the left hand up to the sky, drawing that circle, following the hand with your eyes. 3, 2, switch direction. Last circle as we come down, rise with the hand, bringing the hand down to the floor, finding those adjustments. We're gonna rediscover, we're gonna go back to that table. Spreading the fingers nice and wide, curling the toes in, pressing those toes into the ground as we rise with the hips. Movement if we feel, if we want. Stillness. Both are welcome, all is welcome. Right foot, right leg up as we bend that leg, opening up the hip so that knee is going to be pointing towards the sky, toe pointed, both arms straight and pressing and finding that power, that strength as we open up the hip. Straightening out the legs, square the hips up. Bring the gaze to the front, looking in between the hands as we step that right foot. As we rise, straighten the legs, arms up, palms towards your screen. As we bend the legs and the arms, cactus the arms. And then rise for 5. And then down. Up. And then down. Rise up. Rise. This will be the last one as I slowly lower, cactus the arms. We'll meet here. We're going to hold this. Good. As we rise with the hands, now the left hand is going to find the floor, the mat, as the right hand rises to the sky, adjusting that back foot, twist. We can choose to bring the left knee down or keep it up, looking up towards that hand. Good. Right hand down to the floor as we kick that foot back, finding the plank. Elbows in, slowly lower for 4, 3, 2, good. Holding it down here, pressing the feet, tops of the feet into the ground as we rise. And then bring it back down. Push the toes in as we push up, down, down, left Foot up, left leg. Bend the leg, open up the hip, knee towards the sky, towards the ceiling. Both arms straight. Straightening out the legs, square the hips up, looking forward. In between the hands, we step that left foot as we rise up in our high lunge. Cactus the arms down. We've got this for 5, and then we rise. Hands are when they're up, they're shoulder width apart, and then down we go. 4, and press. Up, back, down. So we can choose to go a little less deep, or we can really go lower. It's really how we feel today. As I rise, one last time down. Good. Pressing those feet into the ground, elbows up. As we rise up, the right hand was going to now go towards the mat. Left hand towards the sky as we look in our twist. Left hand towards the floor as it touches the floor, kicking that foot, that left foot, back to plank, down dog, hips up, hop or step the feet to join the hands, adding a bend, hugging in the elbows, crown of the head towards the mat, hanging heavy, this with the elbows, or you can also let the fingertips gently sway side to side, grazing the mat. Opening up that lower back, releasing the tension in the hamstring. Good. Flat back, halfway lift, straight legs. Bend the legs, hands towards the mat as we rise. Once we find that top, hands touch, and then hands out back to the side as we dive forward. Good. Hopper step back. Holding that plank. 3, 2, rise with the hips, down dog. Adding that movement, pedaling if we feel. Good. 2, awesome. Time for the right leg to rise. Step that foot forward. So the left leg is going to stay straight, left heel down, finding that warrior 2 as we settle into that pose, into that beautiful line. Good. We're going to rise with the hands as we straighten out the legs. Hands to prayer. And then back down to warrior 2. Good. As we rise, straightening out the legs, hands clap up overhead, and then down once again as we settle and go a little deeper into our expression. One last time we rise. Back to 2 as we flip the lead palm, exalt the warrior. Good. Back to warrior 2. Good. Flip that right palm, that lead palm, exalt. Good. One last time, third time as we settle into that warrior 2. Flip the palm, exalt. The warrior right forearm finds the right thigh, left hand goes overhead, and then right above the ear as we bring the gaze up, side angle. Looking above. Left hand finds the left side hip as we straighten both legs. The 10 toes are going to be facing the side, is going to be on our left. Hands on the hips. Good. As we extend the hands, arms at about the shoulder line. Engaging the legs, hamstring, we hinge forward. Good. Good. Hands towards the floor. Hands touch the floor. Wide leg, forward fold. Good. Left hand remains on the floor as we rise with that right hand, looking up towards that hand. Good. Dropping that hand. Other hand comes up. Bending side to side in our skater as we incorporate the arms, bend one leg and then straighten the other, and then flowing side to side. Here we can choose to hold on one particular side if it feels nice. We can be from a higher position. We can go a little bit faster if we want as we sway and skater lunge. Holding a bend on the right leg. So we can hold with the hand on the knee. We can have the hand on the hips. We can be from a higher, we can be from a lower pose. We can extend the hands in front of us. We can also bring the hands towards the ground. Good. Holding this, right leg bent, left leg straight. As we walk the hands towards the other leg now. So the left leg's turn. Good. Hands can touch. Hands can be in front. We can be from a higher, but keeping that left leg bent. Nice. Good. Hands find the floor as we straighten out both legs. Rise up with the hands, wider than shoulder width apart. Bring the heels in, toes out. As we squat down, we're gonna cactus those arms and then press it up for 5 and then down. 4, up and down. 3, this next one right here, we're gonna hold it down, holding this pose, holding that low squat. Good. 3, 2, reach up for the sky, straighten out the legs, wide leg, forward fold. Walking the hands towards the right leg as we frame that foot. Kick that right foot back. Finding the plank. Finding our plank for 3, 2, as we press the hips up, down dog. Inhale, exhale. Lengthening that breath, accepting that we lose the rhythm and then regain it. We can choose to pedal, adding movement, or we can find the stillness. Rise with the left leg, left foot in between the hands towards the front, right heel drops down, right leg is straight. Finding the warrior 2 as we settle into this power pose. Straighten out the legs as we bring the hands to prayer and then settle back into that warrior 2. Good. Rise. And then back to 2. Rise once more. And then back to our 2. Warrior 2. Good. Flip the palm, exalt the warrior. Back to warrior 2. Good. Settling in, lowering a little bit, engaging those legs. As we flip the lead palm, exalt the warrior. Back to warrior two. Good. Flip that lead palm. Exalt one last time. That left forearm is going to find the left thigh as the right arm rises, and then over the ear as we bring that gaze up, side angle. Good. Bringing the right hand to the hip as we straighten the leg. Toes face the right as we circle with those hands coming up. Wide leg, forward fold. Good. And holding this. Walking the hands towards the lead leg as we frame that foot. Nice. And as we kick that left foot back, holding the plank for 3, 2, bringing the knees down towards the ground. As we sit on the heels and walk the hands back, we're going to walk the hands to our right. And as we kick the feet towards the front. So the legs are straight. Toes are flexed as we rise with the hands towards the sides. Up, we have options. We can go for the toes as we bow the forehead to the ground. We can choose to rest the hands on the shins as we rest the forehead to the ground, or placing the hands on the side on the floor. Choosing the option that works for you today. As we come out of this, we're going to invite the right knee to join us as we come up. Long spine, hugging that knee in. Good. Let's pick up that right foot, crossing it over the left leg. Right hand goes behind as we rise with the left arm, left elbow crosses over the right thigh, looking behind. Good. Back to the center. Nice. As we bring that knee back in, and as the foot goes to join the left, as we straighten out that right leg, that right foot, as the heel touches the ground, we rise with the hands, forward fold. As we rise and come out of this time it's the left leg, hugging the left knee in, elongating the spine, lengthening that breath, finding that stillness. That's it. Let's pick that left foot up, and we're going to cross it over the right as we place the left hand behind, rising with the right arm, right elbow over the left thigh, and bring the gaze over the left shoulder this time. Back to the center. Nice. As we bring that left knee in, we're going to keep the leg bent. We're going to bring that foot down to the ground, sole of the left foot on the ground, as we invite that right knee in. So now both legs are bent, soles of the feet on the ground, hands behind, windshield wiper, side to side, nice and gentle. 3, 2. When we're ready, we're going to find ourselves back in seated. All right, one hand is going to be behind, and then the other hand is going to be in front as we Extend the legs out, using the back hand and the front hand to adjust. Finding a comfortable wide splits, reaching the hands in front, gentle movement as we go from the right foot back to center to the other foot, and we find that gentle circle moving nicely. Good. Switch direction. Nice. Good. 3, 2. Taking the left hand behind, cartwheeling the right as we kick the feet in. Good. Bend the legs, soles of the feet on the ground. Windshield wiper side to side. Good. 3, 2, and time. As we extend the legs, we're going to find ourselves on our back, hugging in both knees. Back of the head on the ground as we rock gently side to side. Good. 3, 2. Finding the stillness, hugging the right knee in, extending that left leg out, left heel touches. We're gonna open up with the right arm out in a T, right palm touching the floor as we guide the right knee with the help of our left hand. So right knee goes towards the left as we bring our gaze on the opposite side. So I'm looking towards my right hand. Breathe. Last breath. Inhale, exhale, and we bring that right knee in, inviting the left knee to join, hugging both legs, gentle rock, sway side to side. This time hugging in the left leg, extend the right. Left arm out in a T, left palm facing down as we guide with the help of our right hand, guiding the left knee towards the right side and looking away from that knee. That's it. Back to the center. Extending that left leg out, bringing the hands to the side hips, resting. Finding that Shavasana, a great time to reflect. Lifting the left arm, left hand lined up with the shoulder, so left arm out in a T. As we roll on that left shoulder, bringing the right palm towards the floor, ear on the left bicep. As we press that right hand, and when we're ready, finding ourselves in seated. Using a block if need be. Good. Resting the backs of the hands on the knees, shoulders low, neck long. Reflection. Rising with the hand, hands to prayer, down to heart center. Keeping that movement going as the hands find themselves beside the hips. Towards the side as they rise. Hands to prayer, down the heart center. So thank you very much for participating in today's class. Thank you very much for joining me in the practice. Enjoy the rest of your day. Namaste.